My name is Hemant Godhwani. I'm heading Corporate Finance and Treasury for Mews. As a scale-up, we are really nimble and agile, and we want to be ahead of the trend. I think when Kyriba offered us to participate in the TAI Co-Innovation Scheme, I think for us it was a great opportunity to see how we can integrate AI into the treasury workflows. I think that AI can be a source of change where we can automate the boring, repetitive tasks. And on the top of that, we can focus our time on being more productive and focusing on the decisions that we need to make to take the company forward. Everybody should be spending time on AI. Everybody should be thinking about how they can use AI to do away with the most repetitive tasks, because that's how we can be more productive as a company as a whole. In terms of reconciliation of cash balances across different entities, that is something that we would really like to be automated using AI, right? Because that is something which is an extremely boring task that someone has to do it on a Friday, and it's not fun at all. The other thing which we believe could be quite interesting is, because we operate in several different currencies, we sometimes need to hedge our risk. And what we would love for the AI to do is to give us prompts that this time period might be the best time period to execute these hedges, because you can get the best rates. So we see AI as again, I'll reiterate, removing the mundane tasks, the boring tasks in the short term. That's clear. We will not be using AI to replace humans. In the medium term, we do think of them as your interns, right? You can't just expect AI to start giving you the perfect answer on day one. Any AI agent, like any intern, needs some context. So the more context you can provide them, the better outputs you will get. And you have to constantly train them, right? So I think it's a step-by-step approach that I would suggest people to take, because again, it makes sense that the amount of comfort that you may or may not have with the machine depends, and it varies around your experience in the industry. So you have to be patient, you have to give it feedback, you have to say, this is not right. You have to constantly tell them, this is not right, this is what is right. And they should learn from that experience. So you need to invest some time upfront. I think there is so much that we can do with AI. The reason why we chose Kyriba was because Kyriba keeps our data secure within its app environment. Now with this new AI model, I think of course there are concerns where the data will be kept, or whether this could be moved to an unsecure environment where our data might be leaked. All of this is very confidential data, right? This is data about the cash of the company, where the cash is sitting, so it's of utmost importance. However, I think what Kyriba is doing as part of its TAI innovation is ensuring that the data is being kept in the private app ecosystem, and that is super valuable and important for us. I think what's great about this program is that we are very closely aligned in terms of sharing our problems, and then Kyriba is taking this on board and then working on them.